The iPhone SE 4 is one of the most highly anticipated releases from Apple this year, and leaks have been flooding in with tantalizing details about the device's design and specs. With a 6.1-inch OLED display and a contemporary look, the iPhone SE 4 is expected to be a game-changer in the mid-range smartphone market. Join us as we explore the latest leaks and rumors surrounding this exciting new release in our iPhone SE 4 leaks video.
Let's get started.
iPhone SE 4. Ming-Chi Kuo, an analyst for Apple, tweeted in February 2023 that Apple has restarted the iPhone SE 4 and will adopt an in-house 5G baseband chip. The significant decline in Qualcomm's Apple orders in the foreseeable future is a foregone conclusion, which sparked rumors that the company was working on a fourth generation of the iPhone SE. This occurred not long after he speculated in a post on Medium about the possibility of the series being canceled. The most recent rumor suggests that the launch of the handset could take place in March 2024.
May we all live to see it.
This would keep it out of the spotlight and prevent it from drawing attention away from more expensive flagships. The lineup could be made less noticeable with the help of an irregular launch schedule, which would prevent customers from selecting a model that is more affordable. Excited to see what the next generation of the iPhone SE could look like. A 3D artist has created video renders based on leaks from an anonymous source, giving us a glimpse into what the iPhone SE 4 might look like. With the rumored contemporary design, this phone could finally compete with mid-range Android devices. Keep watching to learn more about the potential redesign of the iPhone SE. Release date. According to rumors, Apple is planning to launch the iPhone SE 4, which would be a departure from the typical release schedule for iPhones, which is scheduled for September 2023. The first iPhone SE was introduced in 2016, and subsequent models, the SE2 in 2020 and the SE 5G in 2022, followed in that order of release. In addition, leaks have provided information about the display panel that will be on the iPhone SE 4. In general, the release of the iPhone SE 4 is expected to take place in the not-too-distant future, with many specifics having already been reported. Design and renders. A 3D artist by the name of Ian Zelbo created video renders of what the iPhone SE 4 might look like based on information that was leaked to John Prosser from an anonymous source.
2, 3. Wow. Boom. What?
Renders and an Apple analyst named Ming-Chi Kuo suggested that the iPhone SE 4 will not have LCD panels, a physical home button, or large bezels around the screen. Instead, it will have a contemporary look compared to that of mid-range Android phones.
Oh, nice.
Assuming that the design of previous iterations of the iPhone SE was the source of the complaints that were leveled against the product, a redesign of the iPhone SE 4 could contribute to making the product more competitive with mid-range Android devices. The upcoming model is set to feature a stunning 6.1-inch OLED panel, all at a fraction of the cost of the displays used in other premium iPhone models. But that's not all. There are even more exciting rumors circulating about this highly anticipated display, so keep watching to find out more about the display. Specs. Given that Apple did not include the A16 Bionic processor in the iPhone 14, it is probably safe to assume that Apple will not include the most recent chip in the iPhone SE 4 when it is released. As a result, it is likely to come equipped with the standard A15 Bionic chip, as well as a 5-core graphics processing unit. On the other hand, if it is released after the iPhone 14 Pro, it is possible that it will come with the A16 Bionic processor instead. If Apple wants to maintain an accessible price point for the iPhone SE 4, it is highly unlikely that the device will include features such as Face ID, always-on display, night mode, or cinematic mode. Assuming that it is released when scheduled, it is expected to come equipped with 128 gigabytes of primary storage and a USB-C port.
I love that!
Stay up to date on the latest tech news and rumors by subscribing to our channel. We'll continue to bring you the latest information on upcoming devices like the iPhone 15 Ultra, including features like Qualcomm modems and potential storage upgrades. Don't miss out on the latest developments in the tech world. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of tech enthusiasts today. Display. Instead of the subpar LCD panels that were used in previous iterations of the iPhone SE, the upcoming iPhone SE 4 will come equipped with a 6.1-inch OLED panel that was manufactured by BOE. This is a smart move on Apple's part, given that the BOE display will only set them back $40, which is less than half the price of the panels that will be used on the upcoming iPhone 15 series and OLED iPads that will be manufactured by Samsung Display and LG Display. Reputable Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo recently predicted that the next iPhone will feature Apple's very own 5G chip in addition to a design that is analogous to that of the iPhone 14.
Interesting.
Which includes a display notch and thin bezels around the screen. It has also been suggested by some sources that the iPhone SE 4 and the iPhone 14 may share some of the same components as well as the chassis. It has been hypothesized that the BOE panel is an LTPO device that operates at a refresh rate of 60 Hz. Price point. It is anticipated that the price of the iPhone SE 4 will not change significantly from its previous iteration. The price of the first generation of the SE, as well as all subsequent models, was set at $399. The price of the third generation of the SE, which is currently available, has only been raised slightly to $429. This indicates that Apple wants to keep the series within its allotted price range. In spite of this, a brand new design with an OLED display measuring 6.1 inches could challenge the status quo.
This is amazing.
The in-house modem. Cristiano Amon, the chief executive officer of Qualcomm, stated that the company had no plans to provide Apple with 5G modems in the year 2024. This lines up with what Apple has stated it will do, which is to use an in-house developed 4nm 5G modem with sub-6 GHz bands instead. He's quoted saying, "We're making no plans for 2024. My planning assumption is we're not providing Apple a modem in 24, but it's their decision to make." Amon stated that there were no plans for 2024 and that it was up to Apple to make the decision. To be clear, all of the information that has been presented up to this point is merely conjecture, and readers are cautioned to approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism. Speaking of iPhones, are you concerned about the fate of the series? Now fasten your seatbelts and prepare to learn more. The most recent rumors and theories on Apple's likely plan to discontinue the iPhone series in 2023 were covered in our previous film. There are many reasons to think that an era may be coming to an end, from the release of new foldable devices to Apple's current emphasis on services. Now, press the play button, and let's get started if you're ready to learn more about what Apple's cherished iPhone series will look like in the future.